So, hello. I'm actually doing a Dragon Ball video today, and I was just going to be sharing some replays of me playing androids because this deck is a lot of fun, and I'm currently working on getting to God rank with it. I am currently sitting at plat. I'm almost a masters, really close. But let's get into the replay, and I will kind of explain my thought process as I go through it. And this was a game against Majin Buu, which is actually a really strong deck this season. I like the way it plays. Also, I just want to point out the starting hand is broken. We started with double Nappa, and I know there's no like turn 1 play, but double Nappa, and like Nappa in set 4 is one of the best cards Green could have got. But for turn 1, we're obviously not doing anything here at all. So on turn 1, he just draws 1, passes, and then I just charge to 2. Raditz was an okay draw, not the greatest, but it works. It's also kind of an example of how this deck works without androids, because I didn't see a lot of androids this game, actually, for my ramp, so I'm just gonna play down the Bibbidi, grabs a Majin, obviously take this. Top deck was actually pretty huge. And then I'm gonna charge away the Bulma, play the Nappa on 3. Add a life, so go down to 6, and I gain a ramp. I charge another Nappa. Super combo draw here was huge. And then we're just gonna swing in with both the androids and the Nappa. I know Boo loves to be awakened, but playing him at 5, I didn't know that he would have had a Self-Awakener in hand. So I'm gonna go down to 5, and then I believe I blocked the rest so I can Nappa on my turn. I don't remember. Then Explosions KOs my Nappa, which is fine, we don't care. Charge with one of the charge of Slow Junior. I'm gonna play down my Nappa, so I go to 5. And then I just put the Bulma to draw 1. Meteor was pretty big here. Yeah, this hand is really strong going into later game. And I'm already almost at 6. Besides the... See, I was really curious about this because I feel like he should have just took this and then made it easier to guard the Nappa, but I mean that's just my thought process with that because Boo wants to awaken pretty early. But we swing him with the Nappa so he awakens next turn. I could have kept him unawakened, but also he might have had another final explosion, a way to KO my Nappa, so I'm like, I might as well swing with him just so he's not just sitting there doing nothing. So turn 3, he goes into another Bobbity, plays down the 30k Boo. I guard this. And then I don't remember if I took the damage or super comboed it. Yeah, super comboed this. Because he's gonna KO one of his cards and then restand this to swing again. I really don't want to go down too far against Boo, just for the fact that Double Striker is a 5 cost. So we guard, yeah, there's no point to do anything there. KOs that to restand the Boo. It makes me discard a card. Also I believe he restands, no, he gains an energy to draw 1. And then I just guard this. I'm saving my super combo for the double striker for next turn. Charge the Bulma. Swing in for 30. Decides to guard it. And then if I had In this situation, if I had the Double Striker androids, I would have definitely played the androids and KO'd these two. Actually, no, I probably would have KO'd the Bulma and this and the Rested Boo. And then swung in for 40, but obviously I don't have that in my hand, so it's not really that much we could have done with that. Swing in for another 30. Chooses to guard it. Just applying pressure to his life to get cards out of his hand, really. And then I played the Gohan to KO the 3 cost, and then I actually swing into the Bulma. Because Bulma is a really good card for yellow. And then we just pass back. Draws another Boo, charges the Boo. I believe I take this. I guard this. Or just keep my life high, just because yellow can get very aggro. Final Explosion's my Nappa away, which is fine. Still have pressure on board. We don't need this Worm Gradient, so I discharge it. Swing for 30. He takes a 30. And then I swing for another 30 here. Should I play the Hercule first? If you don't know what Hercule does, he can grab us back the Earthlings, and it's really good to grab back these Bulmas. Because the Bulma just lets you draw cards and makes the deck a lot more consistent. I draw into a Nappa, which, in this... My thought process with this Nappa here is that, okay, I can pressure him, so he has to use a super combos for later whenever I play Broly next turn. If I get him down to 2, he can't really guard this too much. So I play the Nappa, and I'm gonna take a life, just so I can ramp a little bit. And I have enough combo power in hand to guard whatever he throws at me next turn, so... This play was actually really smart for me. And then, I believe I just swing for 30. Yeah. So he goes down to 1. Which I'm really surprised he just went down to 1. I think he thought that he could have killed me last turn, but... I guard this. I want to stay out of the double striker range for now. Make him waste some cards. Plays down the double striker. And then he's going to play down another 30k. And also gets to look at the top 5. Does it whiffs actually. Swings in for 70 65. I decided to take it. And then he goes all in with the double striker, and we can just easily guard this. Because in hand I have super combo plus meteor plus this on board. So it's like, I believe go up to 85 or 90. And then it's just game from here, really, because he can't guard my Broly next turn, or any of my board. And then he just scoops. Okay, and in this matchup, we're actually against a Broly, which Broly I don't really see very often, which is really interesting. In our starting hand, there was a reason to mulligan this. We have double Nappa, so we get to awaken pretty early and also, like, ramp by, like, turn 4. Plus also androids, but can't really go into that, so... Turn 1, we're not really doing nothing. And we also show his hand, too. Has a meteor. Drawn to the Soul Junior, we just charge this away. We just swing his leader. Triple Nappa. Yeah, these draws are really interesting, but in Green Mirrors, it usually comes down to whoever has the option to get out their Brolys first. See, it's the double strikers. The swing, we take this. We want to awaken this pretty quick in this matchup. Go to 7, see a super combo, which is huge. His Bulmas, his cards. Draw 1. I'm gonna just charge the Raditz here, play down a Nappa. take a life, and I gain energy. I charge my Broly, which kind of sucks, but it worked out in the end. He takes it. And then I swing for 30 with Nappa. He takes this. Goes down to 6. Yeah, his deck was really interesting, and I was not expecting to see a Broly, but he plays a Nappa on turn 3. Nappa's just such a good card, man. Like, it's so strong. Self-Awakener helps your ramp. We're gonna... I believe I blocked these? Yeah. Because I have double Nappa, so I can just Nappa on my turn and Awaken on my turn. He swings into my Nappa. I don't want him to kill it because I want to get pressure on board. And then... I believe I charged one of my androids. Yeah. If you're wondering... is why I didn't androids on this turn is because I don't have another android in my drop, so... I could only ramp 2, and it's just better just to play the Nappa on this turn, and just get an extra so I can go to 6. We play the Nappa, I take a life, and I go to 5. These charges actually weren't too bad. The only thing that really sucks in the green mirror is, like, you want to see your Broly's. But obviously I charged one. My Broly's gonna awaken. Blocks the Nappa. Swing for another 30. Blocks this. And then on turn 6, he's obviously gonna play androids to KO both my Nappas, and that was already in my head. So I take this because I want to awaken. I have a charge next turn. I'm charging my Nappa away, but I awaken. Then we're gonna guard the Nappa. No, I take the Nappa. I guess taking the Nappa is fine. I don't remember my thought process with that Nappa take, but plays those androids, KOs both of those. Swings in for 40. I just meteored this away. I meteor into a card because I'm not at 6. And I really don't need these androids anymore. But my turn, we're just gonna charge the Nappa. Swing for... Or actually, no, we're gonna KO his Nappa first. Then I believe I swing into the androids. I swing leader first. Guards the swing. And then I don't want to leave the androids on board, so I swing in with the Gohan here into a meteor. So he's forced to block it. I don't have the hand to really guard a double striker android, but we swing it for 60. He has to waste cards. He guards it with 70. His hand is actually really strong. We're gonna block the Broly swing. Yeah, if I did not have a super combo, I would have lost this. But I go down to 1. Double super combo. He plays a Nappa. He doesn't take away a life. See, I am really surprised that he didn't just take a life of Nappa, swing for what is that? 15, like 65, 70k? Because I mean I could have blocked it with double super combo and plus my hand, but I still would at least tried because you know if they have it they have it, if not then they don't. But from here we basically just win the game. Swing for leader. And then I just play the Gohan to KO the Nappa. Swing in for... I believe 55. Which he opts to take it. And then I just swing here for a game. Double androids plus this. Whatever I get off the top. And then just swing in for 85. Here's not enough to guard it. It's really close to double meteor though. I got really scared when I saw all this because I thought if he had a super combo in hand, I would have lost. No, I wouldn't have. But he can only block the 85, so it goes through. So wondering what my Android list is? It's really I'll post it in the description. Like I'll just post like an image or a link so you can just copy this to the client if you want to. But it's really standard. Double warm greeting is really good against red right now because Jiren and Beerus are really prevalent. You know, you have your androids, and your human package. Bulma is just really consistent. You discard one to draw one card. The one copy of Roshi is good for later in early game because if you charge like a destroying blow, you can get that back to your hand and then also ramp with him. Two copies of Cell Jr., two copies of Hercule to get back the Bulmas. 3 Raditz in case we don't see androids or Nappa for an opening, but you can just KO one of my Bulmas. 4 Nappa, this card is busted in green right now. 4 copies of the androids, because I can place 2 cards from my energy into my drop. If your leader is android 17, you can add up 3 cards of androids in the special shape from your drop to your energy. So usually by like turn 4, you have android in your energy, and then you have 1 android in your drop, so you can just ramp to 3. And when you do that, you go to 3, so you can just play your Nappa down, and if you're at 5, you can just self-awaken. It's really strong. This deck is really consistent. 3 copies of Son Gohan, just because you get the KO of 4 cost. 2 Double Striker androids, 4 Super Combo, 3 Broly, 2 Meteor, and 3 Earth Destroying. But I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. And I plan on actually doing some more like live gameplay instead of just replays. I just want to see how this video does.